Yo, what is up everybody? My name is Virus and today we are finally back on Attack on Titan Revolution. So update 2 of Attack on Titan Revolution finally dropped, and in this new update we did get a new serum called the Armored Titan Serum. And in this video I'll be showing you guys a couple ways that you guys can grind for this new Armored Titan Serum. So without further ado, let's get straight into the video. So I believe one of the best ways to grind for this new Armored Titan Serum is by going to missions, going to Giant Forest, and doing the new Female Titan mission. The reason why I believe doing the Female Titan mission is one of the best ways to get the new Armored Titan Serum is because it actually is quite fast to do, especially if you are already a shifter. So I like to do the Female Titan mission on average mode because it gives the highest drop rates, and I also turn on Nightmare, Oddball, Fog, and Time Trial, which honestly I feel like these modifiers are pretty easy to do if you're a pretty high rank in the game. To be honest, you really don't have to put on any modifiers if you're doing it on average mode, but I just like to do it so I can get extra XP and gold. So what you guys need to do in the Female Titan mission is basically protect Annie from waves of Titans, which I believe is around 5 waves. So if you guys are a shifter, you can basically get your awakening bar completely filled on the first wave. So I'm going to show you guys how it's done. So boom, I gotta go into lethal tempo, get at least 3 Titans, kill some of these Titans right here to get my awakening bar. But I should get my awakening bar pretty soon and actually quite fast. As you can see, we're already a little over halfway. So boom, just chop down at these Titans real quick. And once I get my awakening bar almost filled, I basically like to shift. So boom, and after this, after you pretty much shift, it becomes really freaking easy. So now we have just completed the first wave of the mission, and I'm not too sure if it's going to be as easy if you're doing it with just ODM gear. You might require like a small squad to complete it pretty easily and fast, but what I noticed is that if I am a shifter, I typically can finish each mission within like 2 to 3 minutes, which is actually pretty fast. So as you can see, we already cleared 2 out of the 5 waves. So we're just going to continue to clear out these Titans. So I'm going to go and stomp right here. And boom, I think we just completed the 3rd wave. Now we have 2 more waves to go, and you guys can also choose to do these side quests that's on the side right here, like for example 2 critical hits. That also gives you extra gold and XP. And also I noticed this mission can actually be really useful in building up your streak, because right now I have over 12,000 kills, time kills, and it can also be used to level up your time as well, because I think in each run on average mode there's around 60 times that spawn, so it's pretty good at farming kills as well as leveling up your Titans. So I think we have 1 more wave to go. So after killing this last batch of Titans, we should be done with this mission. So now we get a little cutscene, and boom, we just completed the mission in 2 minutes and 29 seconds, dealing over 5 million damage and killing over 60 Titans. And as you guys can see, we do get a really good amount of EXP, gold, I think battle pass XP, really good amount of gems, and we did only get 3 rare perks, which is kind of bad. But I feel like if you're easily able to clear out these missions pretty quickly, you can probably increase the rate at which you can potentially get the Armored Titan Serum. Now I do think the Female Titan mission is a little bit more geared towards shifters, so I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys a couple other ways that you could do with just ODM gear. So one of the other methods that you guys can do is the Tross missions, either the skirmish or protect mission, which is kind of like the Andy's mission, but instead you will have to protect Eren as he's moving like this giant boulder across Tross. Honestly, from my experience, it is not as bad, but you may require like a small group if you want to complete it fast and effectively, especially if you don't have like a shifter or something like that. The other missions I would recommend are the outskirts missions, either the skirmish or the escort mission. And pretty much the escort mission, you're just gonna escort like a convoy of people across like this open plains area. You are going to be getting stormed by Titans, so it can be difficult if you do not have a shifter, but I feel like if you have a couple of ODM players, it shouldn't be too bad. So that's the other mission that I recommend that you guys do if you are only rocking ODM gear. So I'm going to go ahead and do the Tross Protect mission to show you guys how to do it with ODM gear. So I'm now in the Tross mission, and as you guys can see, we do have Eren right here, and he's about to pick up this boulder, and he's pretty much going to walk this boulder all the way across over in that section over there, and all we have to do is just protect Eren from Titans. So as you can see right here, we do have a Titan right here, so let me go and kill it. Boom, got some more Titans. So let's kill this Titan right here. There are Titans in front of him, so it can actually be pretty difficult if you're doing it solo and you're not a shifter. So I don't know what I am doing, but boom. Go ahead and use my lethal tempo real quick. Honestly, it is much difficult if you do not have shifter, because honestly he could probably lose a lot of health if you're doing it solo with just ODM gear. So highly recommend that you guys have like a small squad if you are doing this with just ODM gear. Boom. Also doing pretty okay right now. He's losing a lot of health. Get his time right here. There's the time in front of him. Let's get him as well. I guess a tip that I could give you guys on the Tross mission is to pretty much stay close to him. Don't really like wander off too much. Just focus on any times that actually touch him or get onto him. I think we're about halfway potentially to where he's supposed to go. Alright, so we just gotta refill. And now let's go back to protecting Aaron. Currently, I'm running no modifiers, so I think if you have modifiers on and you are running this solo, it could be potentially pretty hard. I'm actually doing not too bad, surprisingly not as bad as I thought. We are below halfway, which is kind of dangerous. I think there's actually a lot on him right now. And boom. So we just pretty much just completed the Tross mission. Honestly, pretty difficult if you are doing with just ODM gear. So he's gonna plop down this boulder, give a quick salute, and that should be the end of the mission. So we completed it in 4 minutes, which is honestly on the longer end if you are doing this with ODM gear. But yeah, so it is doable with just ODM gear. Anyways, that would be the end of today's video. If you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to press that like button and subscribe for more Attack on Titan Revolution content. In the future, I believe the devs did say that the Armored Titan serum will be moved to the Armored Titan raid. So that's why I believe that you guys should try to get the Armored Titan serum now, because it might get a little harder in the future. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.